Draglines and dragline buckets. We have been building these since 1903. Page Engineering Company is the only manufacturer to build these products exclusively. We engineer them for production. We engineer them for maintenance. Having a useful life of some 30 years, they are the most economical earth-moving machines produced by man. This, then, is their story. A story of dedicated men who engineer, manufacture, and service this equipment for the world's surface mines 24 hours per day, 365 days per year. It is a story of cooperation. Cooperation between the designer and the mechanic, the manufacturer and the owner. It's a story of Page Engineering Company, the only manufacturer that will provide a complete turnkey project. Because we are the only manufacturer to offer erection services, we recognize the importance of completing fabrication and assembly and fit-up at the factory under controlled conditions. The base or tub is of box-type construction. Access into each compartment within the rail circle is via manway. Modular construction is nothing new at Page. We've been doing it for 79 years. Circle is proportionately larger to provide a more stable platform for the machine to rotate upon. This permits a larger diameter swing rack also, which provides the advantage of lower tooth forces for the same swing loads. equipment is designed to be shipped by truck whenever possible. For a 15 cubic yard drag line, approximately 60 truckloads are required. For a 75 cubic yard drag line, approximately 160 truckloads are required. This permits the owner to realize the advantage of a smoother flow of material from the factory to the erection site and makes the cost of a rail siding on site unnecessary. Dragline buckets are shipped in as large a section as possible to ensure minimum field assembly. In the event assembly is required, the services of a welding engineer are included in the basic bucket price, together with all weld material necessary for the proper installation. Page Engineering Company, through its wholly owned subsidiary, PEC Construction Company, can provide all tools, materials, and labor necessary to erect your drag line on time. This assures quality construction throughout. Shipping and construction schedules are closely coordinated so as to permit erection progress on more than one component at a time. On the larger drag lines, Page erection engineers field machine the upper and lower rail paths to a precise tolerance. The house rollers are individually gauged at the factory and assembled into the roller circle so as to minimize any tolerance deviation between adjacent wheels. Is rectangular in section, employing alloy steel, wide flange beams as cords, and pipe for lacing and bracing. It is an all-welded structure that is fabricated at the factory in panels, shipped to the field where it is assembled. All areas are open for inspection. Therefore, an inert gas to prohibit condensation and rust is not necessary. Available for special applications are steels suitable for high impact resistance at extreme low temperatures and steels resistant to corrosive atmospheres. Every Page dragline purchased is a complete machine, including the weld rod necessary for erection and finish paint material to suit the owner's color preference. The machinery house is pressurized by multiple Dynavane units, strategically located about the roof. These units are thermostatically controlled to permit the introduction of outside air at any ambient temperature. Each Page dragline is equipped with crane systems capable of removing any component from the machine. Draglines are designed for one purpose, however. That is to move overburden. Perhaps the most critical element is then the dragline bucket. No manufacturer has devoted the engineering talent to design a dragline bucket that will outdig a Page. Over the years, we have produced some 67,000 dragline buckets for operation in all types of soil conditions. For unstable soil conditions, we provide oversized tubs to permit extremely low average ground pressures, as well as a unique well-elevated fair lead. Each Page Dragline is equipped with a swing recorder. Optionally available are systems that would permit the owner to monitor production, swing angle, digging depth, dumping height, and average bucket load. Dirt that may be brought in by the drag ropes is removed automatically by a screw conveyor. An integral part of a revolving frame on a Page dragline is the truss. This truss, on which the crane system is mounted, forms a rigid structure during both the digging and walk or propel modes. All hoist and drag machinery is mounted on self-supporting pedestals, which are machined at the factory. All principal bearings are mounted within spherical shells to permit self-alignment under load. Lincoln automatic lubrication systems are standard equipment. Page Engineering Company employs either General Electric or Westinghouse control and drive systems for all functions of the dragline, depending on the customer's preference. All breakers and auxiliary motors, as well as transformers, are provided by the same manufacturer that furnishes the rotating equipment. Here again, a single responsible source is achieved. Fire protection systems are offered to satisfy your underwriter's requirements. Extreme care is taken to ensure long rope life. Fleet angles are minimal and deflector sheaves are allowed to fleet. There is no other dragline manufactured that can show you this sequence. We are on a platform beneath the upper frame and above the tub. Here you can see the advantage of a large diameter roller circle and the internal swing rack. In the upper portion of the picture, you will see a trough to permit open gear lubricant to drain to the outside of the machine from a walk gear case. Inspection of the swing pinions and rack is easily achieved. Page walking mechanism permits all rolling contact, no sliding or chattering. A 7-foot step is achieved by a double eccentric crank. The first eccentric lifts the machine, followed by the second eccentric propelling the machine in the desired direction. This motion is designed so as to lift the rear edge of the tub off the ground before translation occurs. Therefore, minimal roll is experienced. A swivel boom point is designed to eliminate eccentric loading on the boom. All thrust is transferred equally to the 4 chords. Of course, it is automatically lubricated. The hoist ropes are also automatically lubricated at the boom point. All Page buckets are fabricated from alloy steel plates. The basket is entirely T1. Lip and jaw plates are made from a special steel known as SMS 100. Recently patented feature of the Page walking mechanism is the offset spud. This patented achievement permits the balance of weight between the tub and the shoes during the walk cycle to be finely tuned to the ground conditions at the mine site. In addition, all Page draglines are equipped with a soft set-down device to gently lower the machine before its next step. Each machine is designed to take 2 steps per minute. These features, together with a 24-hour parts backup available at depots in Denver, Colorado and Mulberry, Florida, combined with a parts inventory at our factory in McCook, Illinois, provide the surface mine operator with the most productive tool available in the industry. Page, a force to be considered.